What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Free Spirit Tarot. I am Poetry. You are here for another journey through the tarot cards where I use intuition to help show you how I look at the same card from different decks and how I can come up with different meanings using my intuition. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you like these type of videos, I also do charm readings. We do set intentions reading on Saturdays. And there's different things that may pop up around here. I'm starting to do case studies for unsolved mysteries on this channel as well. And you never know what you're going to get. It's pretty much a variety channel. Some VR tags, everything goes on over here. In this particular video, I am revisiting the Tower card. This was recommended, well, not recommended, but suggested by a viewer, which is the Iredescent Tarot, Hager Hay. And she was mentioning that the Tower card has been pretty scary for her. For a lot of people, it is. It means tragedy. It means chaos. It means like the total destruction of something for the most part. But when I use intuition, I could see and pull out other things in the card. There's no guarantee what I'm going to see in these, you know. These two here is some cards that I like to use often, but these three here, I rarely use. I break this one out at Halloween. I break this one out at Christmas. This one I have never read with it at all, ever. So I don't know exactly. I'm going to see when I flip these cards over. If I didn't say it, I think I did. Leave comments down in the comment section. I appreciate your commentary, your feedback, your thoughts. If you have suggestions for me for what videos you would like to see, you can place those in the comment section as well. That's how we got this revisit here for the Tower card. And then I'm going to move forward with the remaining of the 78 tarot, unless somebody else has some special requests for me as well. So we start off here with the Edgar Allan Poe tarot. This is the Pre-Raphaelite tarot. This is the Trick or Treat tarot, Housewives tarot, and the Elf tarot, I believe. Child, I don't even know what tarot deck this is. I think it's the Elf tarot. And then depending on what these cards look like, I may show you either this tarot or this one. These two here are typically what the Rider-Waite-Smith Tower card looks like. So, but these here may have varying types of images, just like the ones I previously showed. So let's just hop right on to it, child. So I have the Tower card here. Ooh wee. That's interesting. And this is the Tower card here. This one looks more closely related to the Rider-Waite-Smith, but there are some small differences. Oh, that Tower card. I love that. Okay. I'm going to put them up closer when I get ready to look at them deeper. The Tower card there. Interesting. And then we have the Tower card here. Okay. So I said before in the previous video that Tower card is one of my favorite cards because I feel like we need Tower moments in our life. Sometimes we need things to come in and just shake shit up. And then I didn't say this before, but I meant to say also, sometimes we need a good slap in the face, a good slap of reality, a good dose of it, just to, to open our eyes to certain things that may happen, to force us into moving in different directions, to keep us from being stagnant. Sometimes we need those Tower moments. Okay, so even though it may reflect destruction and chaos and things of that nature, I like the Tower card as a whole. So let's start off first with this one. Okay, so we show a broken, I wouldn't even call this a tower. I say this is a broken castle, but they're calling it a tower. But the towers are itself destroyed on the castle. And then the building is split down the middle. You see the rubble came through. So something hit it from behind. And then we have the red moon showing through. Okay. So the red moon for me would be a powerful, a powerful moment, a powerful release, a spiritual awakening, karma. You know, your karmic cycle is about to happen. That's what the red moon would signify for me. But this image itself, when I'm looking at it, it looks like the destruction itself has already happened. You're not, it's not a present moment thing like you would see with most of the right away decks. You see the lightning hitting the tower at that moment. You're not seeing that here. This is already done and over with. So now you're at the point in your life where you're going to have a rude awakening. Okay. It's going to sneak up on you. This is why I see like I say, I see the stones have been hit from behind and the moon is starting to rise up in between. It's sneaking up on you. Okay. This is a slap in the face here that all your karmic energy, all your karmic cycles, your spiritual karma, all of that is coming to, that is rising to the surface at this point. So you're going to have to do something. Okay. You're going to have to be clear in the energy that you want to present because you are dealing with all the things that you have said, you've done, you've felt, you've thought. All of that is coming to surface now. And you have to address it head on. This is a powerful moment of change. Whatever energy that you had bundled up inside you, whether that's positive energy or negative energy, it's about to explode at its core. And you're going to have to deal with the onset of everything that's happening from this point on. Like I say, the explosion has happened. That's what I meant to say. The explosion has happened already. And now you have to deal with the fallout. That's what's this basically going on in this card. You're dealing with the fallout. And when I'm speaking of like people being afraid of this card or being weirded out by this card, just think about the growth that you need to have happen. Something dramatic must happen in your life in order for you to make the change that you need to make. Don't be scared of it. Don't be intimidated by it. This one here. So we again have two images being represented as falling from this tower. In this particular one, this has the crown on his head, looks like the king. And the king looks like he's falling out of the tower, meaning somebody may have pushed him. In this particular one over here, this looks like this could be a woman or maybe a frail man. And it looks like they may have jumped. So whether or not this person was being saved or being killed by this person, this is a moment that everybody needs to scatter. Something big is happening. Some magnificent change. The phoenix is rising. You see the phoenix's wings and the fire from the phoenix's mouth coming up behind it. The lightning is striking, but the lightning is almost in shape of a phoenix or a bird as well. And it's pinpointing exactly where it needs to hit. So it needs, in my mind, when I see this actually the arrow is going into, that it needs to, again, another slap in the face type moment. It really needs to shake your head up, change your thought process. In this particular one, I believe that death is imminent, and that could be the death of a situation. Whatever you were trying to hold on to, it's time to let that shit go because it's not going to last. When you see the king here is about to fall on this groundwork here, and this person looks like it's going to go over the cliffside. We don't know what's down there, but we do know that if they stay here, there's nothing but danger that awaits them. So you have to make a change. You have to open yourself up to the changes that are to happen. So what I want to show in one of the original in the Rider Smith deck here, you always see in this particular one, the queen is the one that looks like she is pushed out the window and she's fallen to her death. He looks like he's trying to escape, and he is the king, but he's losing control over everything, she's maintaining her position. She's the one that's going to be remembered. But you see his crown here has left his head, which to me means that um, where he thought he had mastered and achieved in life is no longer, no more. And they are falling into look like an icy death. A lot of the tower cards from the Rider-Waite Smith, the original decks, look like they have an ice glacier there. And yeah, see on here too, there's the king falling. There's his crown. But it looks like on these two that the crown was the top of the tower, the king's crown. And I look at that in the sense of it being the crown chakra, okay? That there's the thought process is definitely changing. The way you look at spirituality is definitely evolving. Your divine connection, your unity is all taking a turn for something different. Okay. Your crown chakra may be compromised in this particular situation, and it's going to affect your consciousness. Um, yeah, that's what I pretty much see. But in both cases, it looks like the queen, her crown never leaves her head. So her understanding of what's going on and what's happening, as the queens do, they understand things. Okay, that's where they sit in their understanding. Her understanding of what's happening to her is very much understood. But the way you approach it, the way you mastered it, that is now coming to an end. It's going to have to be a new way of figuring things out for you. Okay. This one here, this tower, this is a beautiful card to me. Oh my gosh. Frankenstein. See his little cup, Frankenstein. I love that too. This is self-destruction. It is best at its fullest. And the reason why I say this is self-destruction, because if you see that tower there, it's Frank's place. This is Frank's crib. He is blowing up his own spot. He's the one pulling the lever and causing this tower moment to happen. He knows in order for him to be free of whatever is binding him, whatever is holding him back, he has to be the one to pull the trigger, so to speak, pull the lever. Nobody else can do it for him. Like this whole pathway is illuminating what he has to do, what is needed to be done in order for him to lose himself of the image that he is perceived to be. He's said to be dangerous. He's said to be poisonous. You know, he's not well put together. He's not even a man of his own making. And in order for him to take control of his own life, he has to pull that trigger. He has to pull that handle, and he has to set it the fuck off and completely destroy it. He's bringing down the whole house. So even once this all crumbles, this is going to fall off the table, and he has to rebuild. There's no way fucking around it. He's going to have to rebuild and become a different person. This tower moment, oh, this is such an interesting tower moment for me. Okay, so I was born in the 70s. I'm born in 73. I'm a 70s baby. But there was two desserts that I found absolutely disgusting that were out in the 60s and the 70s. And that's what her skirt is made of. This is what do they call it? The molded green jello. There's olives in it. There's cauliflower. There's broccoli in it. There's tuna in it. It's nasty, and it's held together by gelatin. Um, I don't even know why that dessert was freaking created. You're literally putting lime green jello and merging all of these different things together. Um, the second mode here, if I'm not mistaken, that looks to me to be a radish mode. So inside it, you have radishes and you have some other type of food, um, maybe mushrooms, maybe seafood, all inside of this jello mode also, which was horribly disgusting as well. It was made, you can eat it as a, I think they called it a radish salad. I think that's what they called it back in the day. And so you have these two building up this tower. When I see this card, I think of absolutely disgust. And there's a need for this tower to be torn down. You can shake a jello mold. You can see that the foundation is unstable. So this represents to me that there is something going on in your life, in your world, that you are sitting on, you don't want to let go of, you're trying to protect. You know, you wear it like a shield or a sword or dress around you. And the colors may be pretty, you know what I'm saying? So you may be looking at it with rose colored lenses, but there's something about it that's just absolutely disgusting. You have too many of the wrong things come together trying to make it appetizing. You're basically pouring syrup on top of shit and calling it a pancake. This must go. This must be destroyed. This must be rid of. And this is why situations like this should not last throughout your lifetime. Like I said, I know of these in the 60s and 70s. I don't think people still currently make these today, not on purpose. Oh gosh, I hope not. And trying to feed that to their families. You are the toxic one in this situation. If in this particular case, it's you that's toxic, and it's you that needs to make the change. And somebody needs to shake your shit up in order to get you to realize that the harm and disgust that you present. Okay. Oof, she's an unattractive person, unattractive being. Ugh. The Elf Tarot. This tower moment here, we have the lightning. The lightning is not striking the top of the tower off, but it is striking where the bell tolls. And so you see these bells flying out. So I guess there was multiple bells in there. Um, how this one is falling down and this one seems to be landing. They kind of like almost positioned how um these would be. See how that one's diving down and this one seems to be falling. It's upside down with the feet upside down. See, that seems to be falling. So that's what that it kind of representing that to me. Um, there's fire inside the house too. Okay. Not sure why the wreath is all the way up there, but the wreath is falling off. The joy is leaving in this situation. You see the elves, they're running away. They're running away. This one doesn't want to see it. This one's trying not to hear it. And I'm not sure what that one is just like chaos and chaotic. It's just all over the place, right? Don't know which way to go. But it doesn't seem like to me that this tower is completely crashing down. So if I saw this tower card here, yes, there's a dramatic change about to happen, but it's not going to completely destroy everything I have. This fire can be put out. If those lights get caught, it get called electrical fire on top of it. But as of right now, this fire seems to be contained to that one floor, which means that if they get help, then they can help put this fire out. And that's probably one of the messages that I could pick up from here as well is stop being so scared. Don't even be scared of this card. Don't run away in fear. Don't just look around like confused. Don't close your eyes as if something isn't happening. Find the proper help that could probably help you put out those fires and put out those flames. Sure, you may have to start again. You're going to lose something in the fire. You're going to lose something in the moment. You know, the bells are ringing. The bell won't ring again in this particular case until you install something new. But it doesn't seem like there's going to be complete total destruction of the structure itself, of the tower itself. But this is telling me that you need to get rid of some people in your life. And that may be the change the drastic change that has to happen. People who just don't see things the way that you see it, who don't understand it the way that you understand it, who allow you to burn. They may see the train wreck happening in your life and they won't intercede. This is a moment that you could recognize who is actually in your corner and who will leave you to crash and burn. Okay, so I hope that this video finds Iridescent Tarot, and she could see how I will look at the Tower card from other images. And just know everything is not peachy keen, even though I still feel like this is one of my favorite cards. That doesn't necessarily mean that I feel happiness or joy out of it with every reading. It's just a wake up call for me. And sometimes, like I said, I believe that those Tower moments are needed in everybody's life. Okay, in order to force change, force growth, force an awakening, recognizing self, recognizing when you are sabotaging the moment. And like, even with this one, like, I know I started off saying this is self-sabotage, but then I kept saying this is something that he needs to do. But again, it could very well, because I didn't speak long on it, about self-sabotage. He's tearing up his own home. And this could show somebody that's really toxic, and that's one other reason why the poison head could be on there. Showing somebody that's really toxic, and they're destroying their own home. So this could also, depend on what other cards fall around it, be an awakening for you. Either you're self-sabotaging the moment to destroy the home, or you're the one that's causing the destruction. You're the toxic person in there, and you have to recognize which one are you in that moment. But if I would had to say, I do love that peeking through of the red moon. Yeah, that Frankenstein. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the little things that YouTube tell you to do. See you in the next video. Peace.